Sometimes I just explode out of the blue. Most times without a good reason. I don't understand why this happens.
So let's talk about where is this inner anger comes from that just gets triggered by anything exterior. Because it's very important and it's very good that you have noticed that you have it. Angry, right? This is a sign that there is something unresolved deep down inside you. And we have to find out what that is. A lot of times has to do with injustice. Other times with abandonment or the fear of abandonment. Other times with the fact that you know you can do more in your life, but you're not. So you're self-sabotaging yourself. Could be because you don't know how to find true love or because you don't have a perfect relationship out there. But finding out exactly why this happens is very important because, as you saw, it just gets very inconvenient, right? When an external trigger comes in and just like the entire bomb comes up. A lot of times it is a sign of anxiety or even depression, deep emotional pressure. And it's very easy to fix. We just have to understand why this happens. And then we can use that energy, which is your passion, your fuel of life, things that you really want to do, you're passionate about, right? We can use them into the right direction because right now we're going into the wrong direction. The first sign that you do have this problem is very important. Now, all we have to do is to go and identify the actual reason why. And it's easier than you think. We have a specific program at the Depression Institute called Life Strategy with Results. And we identify how much energy, passion, fuel of life you have. For example, if you're one of the archetypes of fire, you will have a lot more passion than any other person out there. So how do we move this into the right direction? Or maybe it's just some kind of abandonment, some kind of heartbreak, some kind of self-sabotaging that you haven't succeeded to put your grip on it and resolve it. What is it? And how can we transform this negative emotion into your superpower? Very simple. How do we transform it into your superpower? And I totally understand because I was in that situation where I would have screamed at my child for something that wasn't even his fault just because I was angry that the boss screamed at me just a couple of hours before, right? And I couldn't scream at my boss because otherwise you're going to get fired. Very simple. Recognize it that exterior factors can have influence on you is very important, but resolving that inner problem is most important. Because next time when the boss screams at you, you're going to be like, okay, boss, I understand you're angry. You have some issues at home or internally inside you, and you just take it on me. So the exterior is not going to ever trigger you once inside. You have practically inner peace. Very simple. For any other questions you have, you can get an answer for free at mychallengeis.org.